have softened every edge in me, like photographs that fade but still feel warm. We learn the quiet language of patience in shared mornings, in the calm after storms. Your hand still finds mine without looking, like it always knew the way back home. All the dreams we chased, the ones we let go, they led us here, still standing, still close. We're not made of fire anymore, but something deeper, something sure. This is love that stayed when the world kept changing. Not loud, not wild, just true. Every breath I take still feels like choosing the life I built with you. If time asks who I belong to, I'll say your name like I always do. We've laughed through cracks in the ceiling, cried when no one else could see, found forever in ordinary evenings, in silence that understands me. If my voice grows tired someday, promise you'll still hear my heart. I don't need forever to be perfect, just long enough to never part. This is love that stayed when youth was fading and moments slipped like rain. Every step I take still feels like meaning because you remain. If this life is just one long story, I'm grateful you're on every page. When the lights go down and the years slow by, let this be our ending scene. Two souls at peace, still side by side, in love that learned how to breathe. We don't count the days like we used to. Time moves softly now. Your voice in the other room is my favorite sound. We've grown into slower conversations, less promises, more truth. Love became something steady, something that looks like you. We've seen the world change shape, but not the way we stay. After all this time, you're still my first thought. Not the rush, not the spark, but the place I rest my heart. After all this time, I don't need more to see. Love didn't disappear, it just learned how to breathe. There are lines on your face now, I trace them like memories. Each one tells a story of you choosing me. If someday my steps slow down and words don't come as clear, just sit beside me quietly, that's all I'll need to hear. After all this time, when the nights feel long, your presence is my song that's been playing all along. After all this time, if the world fades away, I'll still be holding you at the end of every day. No grand goodbye, no final scene, just love that stays in between. I was younger when I met you. Didn't know my heart could feel like the world was slightly brighter, like everything was real. You smiled like you weren't trying, that's what caught me off guard. I didn't know a single moment could rearrange my heart. We talked about nothing important, still it meant everything. Your laughter stayed inside my chest, like the start of something brave. I learned how hope sounds in the echo of your name, how silence feels alive when you're walking next to me. You didn't promise forever, you didn't have to stay, but you became the reason I see love a different way. You were my first beautiful truth, first place my heart learned to go, before love became complicated, before I was afraid to hope. Even if time pulled us apart, even if we never knew, who I became started with loving you. I see you now in passing moments, in songs I never skip, in every risk I'm not afraid of, in the courage that still exists. You tell me love isn't owning, It's wishing someone well, even if they walk a road where I'm not meant to dwell. If someone asks me someday where my faith began, I'll say it was a girl who made me a better man. You were my first beautiful truth, not perfect but pure and real, the kind of love that doesn't leave, even when it learns to heal. I don't regret a single scar or the goodbye we never planned. My heart grew strong because you once held my hand. Some loves don't last forever, but they last enough. You were my beginning, and there will always be love. We were good before we were careful, before silence learned to grow. Every word meant more than it should, but we never said it out loud though. We thought love would read our minds, we thought our hearts don't need translation, so we lost each other slowly and missed signs and hesitation. It wasn't anger that broke us, just stories we never cleared. Two people loving honestly, but listening through fear. We walked away with questions instead of asking why, and let a moment of confusion decide our last goodbye. But even then, there was no hate in what we did. We let go gently, not because love was wrong, but timing failed to hold us when we needed it strong. And now we're older, living lives that fit us well. We didn't lose each other, we just wished each other well. I see your smile in your new life, not through pain but clarity. I don't wonder what if anymore, I just hope you're happy. We fell in love between old textbooks, coffee stains and borrowed time. Dreams were loud, pockets were empty, but your hand fit well in mine. We talked about the future freely, like it owed us something fair. Didn't know the world was listening, teaching lessons we weren't prepared. Graduation came with silence, different roads, unfamiliar speed. You chose comfort over patience, I chose faith I couldn't keep. You said love alone feels heavy when reality hits hard. I watched you walk towards security while I stayed where we first started. I won't lie, it broke my pride, but I won't turn love into a fight. So I wish you the best life, the kind I couldn't give. May he buy you all the safety I was still learning how to live. I hope your nights are never lonely and your dreams are dressed in gold. I loved you with what I had, not with what I owed. I stayed up writing this in silence, not to beg, not to complain, just to turn my disappointment into something that won't hurt me again. You were my first real promise before the world got loud, and I refuse to let that memory be something I'm ashamed about. One day I'll love without comparison, without fear of being less. You taught me what my heart is worth, even when it didn't win the test. So I wish you the best life, no bitterness, no blame. If you're smiling where you are now, then I'm grateful for the pain. I'll build my future slowly with my own two hands. I lost you when you chose your way, but I found who I am. This song is not a goodbye, it's a blessing, honest and true. I loved you once with everything, now I let the rest go for you. You held my hand like it was sacred, like I was the only name you knew. I believed every quiet promise, because my heart never doubted you. We built our world in honest moments, late night talks, unfinished dreams. I didn't know I was standing between truths you never meant. You said I was your safest place, your reason to come home, but your phone learned of the secrets while I waited here alone. I trusted what your eyes were saying, not the silence in between. I didn't see her shadow until it was standing next to me. I won't scream, I won't ask you why. I just finally learned what love looks like when it lies. There's someone was your first real beginning, but I won't be your excuse. I deserve a love that stands in front of me, not one hiding behind the truth. I loved you before you learned how easy it is to pretend. Now I choose myself and let this be the end. There's someone behind you, I finally see her face, and I won't compete for honesty that should have had my place. This goodbye is calm and steady, no tears left to prove. You lost me the moment you thought I wouldn't notice you. This song is not revenge, it's clarity. Finally, I was your first love, but I won't be your memory. We were young without a map, running on borrowed time, laughing like the world was simple, like love would never change its mind. You believed in every small thing, every dream I hadn't found, back when hope felt effortless and my feet stayed on the ground. Life started asking harder questions we didn't know how to answer yet. Not every goodbye comes from broken hearts, some come from paths that never met. We didn't stop caring, we just learned to let go. Sometimes love stays gentle when it knows it can't grow. I don't miss the pain, I miss who we were. You were beautiful then in ways you'll never know. In the quiet strength you carried when the future felt slow. Even now, when time has changed us, that truth still remains. You were my first right feeling. You were beautiful then. I see you in old habits, in songs I still don't skip, in the man I slowly became because your love existed. You taught me how to treasure moments, not just chase an ending scene. How some love is meant to live only in memory. If I could speak to you again, I wouldn't ask for more. I'd just say thank you softly for who I was before. You were beautiful then, not perfect, just real. The kind of love that stays kind even when it learns to heal. We didn't fail, signs out, same old street, so must we see. You knew every version of me before I learned to pretend. Back when love meant staying up late, talking about who we'd be then. Time got louder, roads got wider, life asked different things from us. You chased stars in distant cities, I learned strength from staying tough. We didn't lose what made us special, we just learned to walk alone. Still your name feels familiar, like a place I've always known. Not every love is meant to stay, but some are meant to shape the way. So here's to who we'll be tomorrow. Braver hearts, open eyes. May your dreams feel close and honest. May you never lose your light. If our paths don't cross again, I hope you still remember we were once each other's home before we learned to fly. I see you in old photographs and laughter I can't replace, in the courage to keep believing when life changes pace. You taught me how to treasure moments, not just chasing endings, seeing how some love is meant to live only in memory. If I could speak to you again, I wouldn't ask for more. I'd just say thank you softly for who I was before. You were beautiful then, not perfect, just real. The kind of love that stays kind, even when it learns to heal. We didn't fail, we just grew in directions we couldn't plan. But loving you once made me a better man. This song isn't calling you back, it's letting the past stay bright. You were my yesterday, and yesterday was light. You were beautiful then, not perfect, just real. The kind of love that stays kind, even when it learns to heal. We didn't fail, we just grew in directions we couldn't plan. But loving you once made me a better man. This song isn't calling you back, it's letting the past stay bright. You were my yesterday, and yesterday was light. We're standing on the edge of something, not quite lost, not quite. Heart still soft, hands still shaking when no one else is around. We don't know all the answers, we don't know how this ends. But every time you smile at me, the future makes more sense. We talk about tomorrow lightly, like it's closer than it seems. Making plans between classes, building hope from simple dreams. Love feels new in quiet ways, not loud but deeply true. It's in how I'm becoming better, just by standing next to you. We're not perfect, we're not sure, but this feeling feels sincere. We're just learning how to love with open hearts and Every step is a first time, every moment feels so clear. If this is what growing feels like, then I'm not afraid of us. We're not rushing to forever, we're just learning how to love. Learning how to love. I see myself in your reflection, stronger than I was before. You make me wanna be someone left believing never read his mind. You're the salvage seem to solid every dream I hadn't found. Back when hope felt effortless and my feet stayed on the ground. Life started asking harder questions we didn't know how to answer yet. Not every goodbye comes from broken hearts, some come from paths that never met. We didn't stop caring, we just learned to let go. Sometimes love stays gentle when it knows it can't grow. I don't miss the pain, I miss who we were. You were beautiful then, in ways you'll never know. In the quiet strength you carry when the future felt slow. Even now, when time has changed us, that truth still remains. You were my first right feeling. You were beautiful then. Beautiful then. I see you in old habits, in songs I still don't skip, in the man I slowly became because your love existed. You taught me how to treasure moments, not just chase an ending scene. How some love is meant to live only in memory. If I could speak to you again, I wouldn't ask for more. I'd just say thank you softly for who I was before. You were beautiful then, not perfect, just real. The kind of love that stays kind, even when it learns to heal. We didn't fail, we just grew in directions we couldn't plan. But loving you once made me a better man. This song isn't calling you back, it's letting the past stay bright. You were my yesterday, and yesterday was light. We're standing on the edge of something, not quite lost, not quite. Heart still soft, hands still shaking when no one else is around. We don't know all the answers, we don't know how this ends, but every time you smile at me, the future makes more sense. We talk about tomorrow lightly, like it's closer than it seems, making plans between classes, building hope from simple dreams. Love feels new in quiet ways, not loud but deeply true. It's in how I'm becoming better, just by standing next to you. We're not perfect, we're not sure, but this feeling feels sincere. We're just learning how to love with open hearts and honest fear. Every step is a first time, every moment feels so clear. If this is what growing feels like, then I'm not afraid of us. We're not rushing to forever, we're just learning how to love. I see myself in your reflection, stronger than I was before. You make me wanna be someone worth believing. Every voice law, even silence feels exciting. We're fighting just for me. I just want you to remember who you are when you're with me. If someday love is not enough and you walk a different road, I'll still be proud of who I was for loving you this close. I may not have their blessing or the life they think you need, but I gave you honesty when doubt was all I'd see. If our story ends in silence, I'll still know it's true. I was never unworthy of loving you. Some love doesn't get approval, some love doesn't get a name, but it changes who we are, and that will always remain. We're standing on the edge of something, not quite lost, not quite blind. Heart still soft, hands still shaking when no one else is around. We don't know all the answers, we don't know how this ends, but every time you smile at me, the future makes more sense. We talk about tomorrow lightly, like it's closer than it seems, making plans between classes, building hope from simple dreams. Love feels new in quiet ways, not loud but deeply true. It's in how I'm becoming better, just by standing next to you. We're not perfect, we're not sure, but this feeling feels sincere. We're just learning how to love with open hearts and honest fear. Every step is a first time, every moment feels so clear. If this is what growing feels like, then I'm not afraid of us. We're not rushing to forever, we're just learning how to love. is always worth the work. We know not every story ends the way we planned, but we'd rather love completely than never understand. If someday innocence fades and reality feels cold, I hope we'll still remember how fearless we were before. We believe in love in pink, not perfect, but alive, in staying soft and open, in learning how to try. No matter where this life takes us or how much we change, we'll keep our hearts in color and never turn to gray. Growing up doesn't mean letting go of the light we used to bring, as long as we still believe love will always be in pink. Love will always be in pink. I used to believe every word promised is don't disappear. I gave my heart without armor, thinking love was safe in here. But somewhere between forever and the truth we didn't say, something fragile broke inside me and quietly walked away. I don't blame the way you left me or the nights I stayed awake. I just learned how easy trust is for a careless hand to break. Now every smile feels cautious, every hope takes time. I don't run toward love anymore. I read between the lines. I'm not angry, I'm just tired of believing too fast. When love went quiet, I learned how to stand alone, how to hold my heart gently like something still worth hope. I don't say I don't believe, I just believe more slow, because love didn't leave me, it just taught me what I don't know. I see couples in the evening laughing like I used to do. I don't envy what they're feeling, I just hope it's honest too. I've built a life that feels steady without needing someone near. Learning peace, do this something we'll always figure out. We don't hide behind the past or worry about what's next. Our hearts are still brave enough to hope without defense, holding hands like it's a language only we can understand, turning ordinary seconds into something softly grand. They say love will lose its color, but we choose to see it bright. We believe in love and pink, in hearts that stay sincere, in dreams that feel romantic even when the road's unclear. If the world gets loud and heavy, we'll still think this way, choosing love, choosing hope every single day. We write letters in the future with no fear of getting hurt, because loving honestly is always worth the work. We know not every story ends the way we planned, but we'd rather love come completely, then never understand. If someday innocence fades and reality feels cold, I hope we'll still remember how fearless we were before. We believe in love and pink, not perfect but alive, and staying soft and open, in learning how to try, no matter where this life takes us or how much we change. We'll keep our hearts in color and never turn to gray. Growing up doesn't mean letting go of the light we used to bring. As long as we still believe, love will always be in pink. Our town with borrowed courage, 2 backpacks, 1 shared dream. You said the city held the answers, I said love would carry me. We learned the streets by broken buses, rented rooms and sleepless nights, holding hands through empty pockets, still believing we were right.
We promised we would stay the same no matter how our life would be. But deadlines spoke louder than promises, and bills replaced our fantasies. You came home tired and distant, I learned how silence feels. Love didn't disappear suddenly, it just stopped knowing how to heal.
We're not fighting over feelings, we're fighting over how to survive. We were softer than when love was enough, before the weight of living taught our hearts to grow rough. We still care, we still try, but something changed inside. It's hard to stay gentle when life doesn't feel kind.
I miss the way we laughed at nothing, back when hope came cheap. Now every dream needs explanation, every promise needs to sleep.
I know you're not my enemy, you're just tired like me. But love shouldn't feel like proving who's too weak to leave.
If love is meant to grow stronger, why does it feel this heavy now?
Are we losing each other or just learning how we were softer than when the future felt near? Now we're holding on tighter just to stay right here.
If this road
Breaks us slowly or teaches us to bend, I just hope we remember we were loved before the end.
no matter where this life takes us,
No matter who we become, We grew up chasing dragonflies on roads that knew our names. Never thought the world outside would play such different games. You held my hand at crowded stops between late trains and rain. Said love would be our shelter if we ever felt the pain. The city taught us faster breathing, long days, short sleep. Dreams cost more than we expected. Promises were hard to keep. We started talking less at night, more about what's due. Love got buried under worries neither one of us outgrew. We're just tired trying to stay. The city changed our voices, turned soft words into fights. We still mean what we're saying, just not as kind at night. If love is still between us, it's quieter than before, trying to survive the noise of everything we can't ignore. I miss the way you looked at me like I was enough. Now we measure days by money and nights by being tough. I know you're not the problem, and neither am I. We're just two kids from yesterday, learning how dreams die. If love is more than feeling, then why does it feel so thin? Are we losing what we were, or growing something new within? Oh, the city changed our voices, but not the truth inside. I still see the boy I loved when the anger steps aside. If we make it through this season, or learn to let it go, I'll remember we were real before the city told us no. No matter where our story ends, one thing will stay true. I learned how to love the world by first loving you. The city changed our voices. The city changed our voices. We loved like it was simple, like the world would understand. Sharing dreams in empty kitchens, counting coins, holding hands. We fought about tomorrow, about rent and sleepless nights, but I never doubted your heart, even when we lost the light. You said you needed breathing, said love was getting hard. I thought it was the pressure, I didn't see the guard.
I believed every lie. You broke us quietly while I was still fighting for you. I was bleeding honesty. You were halfway gone, it's true. I thought we were breaking slowly from the weight of living proof. But love didn't fail us. You chose someone new. It wasn't just a betrayal, it was how calm you looked. Like our years were something you could easily unhook. We were tired, yes we argued, but I stayed, I always did. You didn't lose your way, you knew exactly what you hid. If love is built on truth, then tell me what was real. Was I just a place to rest before you learned to leave? You broke us quietly, no warning, no goodbye. I was still calling you home while you were learning to lie. I would have stayed through hunger, through every broken dream, but I can't survive a love that betrays me in between. I'll heal, I know it will. Not because I'm strong, but because loving you honestly was never wrong. I waited through your silence, gave excuses you didn't earn. Told myself love means patience, even when it starts to burn. We said we were just tired, blamed the world, blamed the time. But I see it clear now, you crossed a different line. I don't need your reasons or half-truths dressed as care. If loyalty was optional, then love was never there. I'm done fixing what you broke, done pretending I'm okay. Some endings need no drama, just one clean step away. I won't ask you to choose, you already did. I'm not staying where I'm taken for granted. I'm not fighting for love that's already gone. You lost me the moment honesty vanished. This is me walking away, not looking back at all. I loved you without conditions, without backup plans. But love shouldn't feel like begging to be treated like a man. I won't carry your guilt, I won't carry your shame. I'm choosing peace over promises that never meant the same. You'll miss me in quiet moments when no one lies for you. When you realize too late what loyalty can do. I'm not staying, I've said enough goodbye. I won't shrink myself just to keep you satisfied. You can keep your freedom and the choices you defend. I loved you honestly.
your pockets held more doubt than hope. Late nights, cheap meals, borrowed courage. I stayed when it was hard to cope. I believed in you before the applause, before your name meant anything. I held your fear when no one clapped. I loved you when you had no wings. I watched you grow into your future, saw your confidence rise. But somewhere along your success, you stopped meeting my eyes. You said I didn't fit your world now, didn't match the life you earned. Like love was something temporary that could be returned. You forgot who stood beside you when there was nothing to prove. I was there before you won, before the lights, before the crowd. I loved you when you had nothing. Now you're leaving me behind, calling me not enough. You built your world on my devotion, then said I don't belong. I was there before you won, and that's what hurts the most. I don't regret a single moment or the sacrifices made, but I won't shrink my worth to fit the man you became. If success costs remembering who helped you stand tall, then I'd rather lose you than lose myself at all. One day you'll look back in silence when the room feels strangely cold, and realize the love you outgrew was the purest one you'll ever hold. I was there before you won, when your dreams were still afraid. I was your shelter, not your shadow, not a face to be replaced. If loving you was a mistake, then it was honest and true. You may have outgrown my place, but I outgrew you. I'll heal, I always do. Not because you left, but because I remembered who I was before you forgot me. I saw your name across the room, in a place you used to dream. Funny how the world feels smaller when you finally see me. You look surprised and hesitant, like time owed you a chance. I stood there calm and steady while your past was in your hands. You asked me how I've been lately, said I look different now. I didn't tell you about the nights I survived without you around. You once said I was holding you back, didn't fit the life you planned. Now I'm standing where you wanted, with my future in my hands. I don't need your apology, I already forgave myself. It's too late to be proud of me now that I made it on my own. You don't get to miss my presence after leaving me alone. I was strong before the spotlight, stronger after you were gone. It's too late to see about you, I already moved on. You said you finally understand what love was trying to do, but growth doesn't wait for regret, and I didn't wait for you. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just see things clear. You but you don't get to know her. Walking home under broken streetlights. 10 years of learning how to breathe between wrong turns and restless nights.
We grew up fast, we fell apart, said goodbye without closing doors. Love was quiet, time was loud, we needed space to become more.
You chased the sky, I stayed behind, trying to fix what life would break.
We loved, we lost, we let go
for our own unfinished sake.
Funny how the heart remembers what the mind once tried to leave.
Somewhere in the distance,
we were still you and me. We didn't end, we just paused, so love could learn to stay.
After all these years and seasons, all the tears we couldn't save, we found our way back to forever through the choices that we made. I don't promise perfect tomorrows, I just promise truth in time. After 10 years of becoming, I still choose you as mine.
We met again with softer eyes, no more proving who was right.
Only scars we learned to hold and dreams that finally aligned.
You took my hand without a rush, like we'd always known the way.
Love felt simple, calm and real.
For the first time, we chose to stay.
Yesterday, and that's why this works now. Love isn't fire that burns too fast, it's a vow you live somehow. After all the storms and silence, all the space we had to cross, we didn't lose what mattered most, we just learned what love really costs. In a room full of forever, with our past laid down behind. After 10 years of choosing life, I still choose you as mine.
So here we stand in white and gold,
not perfect, just sincere. Love didn't end